KUGAN CASSIUS Rifle TV in association with Maplin Gym Marbella. We're at the Marching On Together press conference ahead of the show 5th of September in Leeds. Added to the bill, I didn't even know he was on the bill till the car journey up here. Kal Yafai, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. So the sound's working?
Sound is working, 100%. Well, this is where you won your first title.
Yeah.
And, well, we don't know what you're fighting for on the 5th.
I couldn't tell you myself, but I'm just glad to be back out again. Hopefully another fight, puts me up there again, and then on to Birmingham the one after.
Absolutely. Let's just crack straight into it, Kal, because it's been topical this last week or so. Obviously, this whole purse bid situation, offer situation, and you're just a fighter. What do you know about it? But obviously, spoke to Eddie Earn. Did speak to Paul Butler the other day. We lost the interview, and we'll try and get Paul on the phone today. But from your point of view, obviously, your promoter lets you know that you've won a purse bid, or your matchroom have won a purse bid, and it's a fight that you've been up for quite some time now, not just since the purse bid. Mm-hmm. So, but this fight looks unlikely to happen in the near future, Kal.
Yeah, of course. Eddie called me before the purse bids, and he did tell me that somebody from Frank Warren Promotions obviously been in touch with him and asked him if I was interested in fighting on a BoxNation show. He said, yeah, of course, why not? I think he told me to just tell them to make him an offer. They made him an offer. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's pretty silly. But he just said he'll wait and go to purse bids, and that's what he did. And he won the purse bid.
So you didn't have obviously a problem fighting on BoxNation as such, but the offer wasn't sufficient enough for you.
No. I'll leave it all with Eddie, and he got in touch with me, and he said to me, "We've received an offer for you to fight on a BoxNation show against BUTLER." I said, "Yeah, why not? Let's make us an offer." That's what they did, and it wasn't good enough. So
there must be some sort of obviously clear interest from the other party to have this fight, because obviously an offer was made and they bid in the purses as well. But from Paul Butler's perspective, I suppose, to defend his British title when obviously he's already won a world title, he's fought for another world title, kind of going his own route with stuff. But do you see it from that side of it as well, Kal?
I can see his side of it. Obviously, listen, I've got nothing against Paul Butler, man. He's a nice kid. I've travelled with him. Been to Olympic qualifiers with him. I've boxed him before as an amateur. I know him well. I know him from the squads and things like that. I've got nothing against him, but it's business, man. Fans want big domestic fights, and I want big domestic fights. Why not? But obviously, there's people saying that they're not interested in the fight. If they weren't interested in the fight, they wouldn't make an offer. And if they weren't interested in the fight, they wouldn't make a bid. Simple as that.
Are you expecting Butler to vacate? I mean, I was talking to Paul the other day, he didn't even realise he was still British champion until 6-7 weeks ago. So are you expecting him to vacate that British title and then you'll be fighting for a vacant title?
God knows. I couldn't tell you that right now. I don't know. The problem is getting someone to fight for the British title. Who is that to fight?
It's more about the fight for you rather than the British title.
Of course. Yeah, the fight's big, You see how much interest it got over Twitter and things like that. I don't think people have talked that much about two little midgets for God knows. Come on. No one talks about super flyweights.
This is going to be a great headline for the video.
We're two super flyweights. He's talented. He's a good fighter. I'm talented, I think. A good fighter. It's a big fight, man. But the other thing as well is I think they're chasing the Conlan fight. Another lad, I've got nothing against him. I've met him a couple of times and he's a great lad. But they're saying that they want to make that fight. But fighting me is a step back and he's above British level. I think Conlan's at British level as well at the moment. So if you can make that fight, why can't I make my fight? But it's just the way. It's just boxing. I just want to keep my head down, keep training, keep winning, get up there, prove that I'm the best super flyweight in Britain, which I believe I am right now, and let Eddie and whoever do all the work behind the scenes.
Let them crack on and they do
crack
their
on.
job, you do your job in the ring.
That's it.
And listen, hopefully, I was talking to Paul Butler in the interview that had to be taken down because of sound, not because Eddie told me to take it down, which is what some people suggested.
You sure he didn't he tell you?
No, he didn't tell me to. He hadn't even seen it. It come down before he even watched it. But I am going to try and get Paul on the phone because, like I said, everyone's entitled to their right of reply, and he had his the other day, but it's not out. So we're going to get it. I'm going to get him. I'm going to locate Butler on the phone today somehow. But anyway, 5th of September for you. And we'll just await news of an opponent and
Yeah.
you know.
I'd love to. At the end of the day, listen, I'd like to fight for the British title. You know, not only the Butler fight, but if I don't get that fight, then I'd like to fight for the British title. It's a lovely belt. You know, something I've always wanted to win. I'm on the way to fighting and winning the world title. Yeah, so it's one I'd like to win. Probably not one I'd get to keep because I can't see me defending it 3 times, but I'd like to win it, man. I want the Commonwealth title here in Leeds. If Eddie can get me a British title fight either here or Birmingham, then yeah, it'd be great. British title fight before I move on to bigger and better things. But yeah, just wait and see. People are in a rush to see us all in big fights. I'm still young, man. I'm still inexperienced. It takes 13 hours to build a Toyota, 6 months to build a Rolls Royce.
I've seen that, mate. I've seen that. That's an Instagram thing. I've seen that. All right, well, listen, Cal. Thanks for talking to IFL TV, and like I said, I'll just wait and see what happens, and let the other people do their thing, and see what happens. Yeah.
All right. Good, man.
KUGAN, CASSIUS, Kal Yafai, IFL TV. Thank you very much.